Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your forecast from the Gasmic Tarot. This is a general reading, love, money, career for the period beginning the 17th of May. Because it is a general reading, it may not resonate with all of you, so you might want to look at the forecast and for your moon sign, your rising sign as well. You can find, if you don't know what those are, I put a link in the description so you can determine what yours are. How's that? Okay. If it does resonate with you, or if you want me to resonate with your energy or claim the reading, throw a comment below the video. And thanks again for liking and subscribing so that YouTube can find a new channel. I really appreciate that. Okay. So, with that said, let us get to the spread. If this is the first time you're coming, this is an energetic reading. I have a gaggle, an army, an entourage of spirits in my space who are providing messages. All right, so that might be, there might be some homework. I'm also getting some of your guides in. Talk about pushy. They laugh, they sing, they turn my TV on. Lots of really cool things. Sometimes they get me, scare me a little bit myself. Anyway, if they come across in the reading, believe me, I'll point it out. Let's see what we got here. Okay. I don't read any of these in reverse, by the way. Okay. All right. Interesting. And wonderful at the same time. All right, so what I'm getting is still this residual feeling of being overburdened, doing too much, juggling, not having enough time for yourself, in the beginning of this period. And, if put your, and you know that in the airlines, they say put your mask on before helping your child. You have to work on spending and giving yourself more me time before you can really be productive with others. So, we know you do everything. Spend some Calgon moments. If you know what that means, put a comment below. But spend some time doing something for yourself, relaxing, go get a pedicure, or whatever. All right? But spend some me time where you're not distracted and you're not in anybody else's energy. You need that to help recharge you. I see... this card really, this is the first time I pulled this card. It's a newer deck. And there's some kind of something going on where you're not feeling, okay, let me just say, I'm getting from Spirit, there's some kind of disappointment here. I'm not sure what it is because I'm not getting anybody's spirit guides in there to clarify it, but it's like you're easily disappointed, and I'm not sure why, because I see you starting something new. I see lots of amazing things here. So disappointment is an Earth A energy. Write down why you feel disappointed about this. It's going to help remove it from your energy space. Because all I see here is the possibility of something coming in that's really great energetically. So, okay, all right, so I got it. So Spirit just came in and said, you were disappointed before in some kind of business or small business or something that you were doing. And you're thinking about, starting something new. And this past disappointment is really not out of your energetic space. It has nothing to do with what you're doing now. It has to do with the past. Some of us, this has to do with a side gig, something that you're doing that you're passionate about, but because you've tried something on your own before and did not, and were not successful, okay? And Spirit wants to remind you that every situation is different. Spirit wants to remind you that that past non-success, I hate to use the word failure, but I'm going to tell you a story really quick. So one of my relatives I was very close with, a gentleman, he told me, he goes, when I got out of my first year out of school, I had like 10 jobs the first year. And I'm like, really? How did that happen? And he goes, well, I would go into a situation and they kind of thought that I had more experience in this particular area than I actually did. I said, you mean you lied on your resume? He goes, maybe. Anyway, so he would go in, he'd work a few weeks, he would learn something. And then they realized he didn't have that experience and he would be let go. But he goes, I did it for that first year and I gained a massive amount of experience. Now, this was decades ago when I guess you could get away with that. But, and I said, didn't you feel bad about failing? And he goes, no. I said, why not? He said, because 10 failures equals 1 success. So he just kept on going. It never discouraged him. So he didn't have this overlaying issue of I'm gonna bring with me that disappointment. I'm gonna bring with me that failure. Okay. Just want to point that out as Spirit has sparked me to share that with you. Okay. So I see potential here. Your homework is to write down why you feel disappointed or whatever that past disappointment is to get it out of your energy space. It's got to go. All right. But what I see here, and with that, it's that end of that and the rebirth, because potential is here. If you can do that, boy, are you going to be inspired to create. I mean, we're talking about creating the dream gig, the dream sidekick, whatever that side gig is. Okay, somebody's Spirit saying is you're also remodeling your home and making it beautiful, home beautiful. Great for you. For those of you who want a soulmate connection, I see something new on the horizon, the potential of that energy. But in order to do that, you have to clear out the old in order to bring in the new. So let's talk about a couple of things here. As we go forward, it's about learning from your past mistakes. So for those of you looking to call in the love, you got to learn that there's a dance, a tango, let's call it, that we do with people. Sometimes the dance lasts a lifetime, and sometimes it doesn't, because there's a karmic lesson that we go through, that we decide we're going to go through with someone before we even are birthed into the earthly container that we call a body. Okay, so we make a pact to resolve some karmic things, and once the karmic cycle is over, honey, sometimes you're just beating yourself over the head. Who wants to do that? I mean, that's part of the karmic lesson as well, I guess, if you really want to do that. But I see this clearing up because I see you setting plans in motion. I see you walking away, again, from that disappointment. You're getting that out of your space, but you're also getting out of your space situations, people, relationships where the karmic lesson has been made. And you are starting to move forward, and you are moving forward like gangbusters. I see the possibility of that success on this new gig, this new business, through persistence, believing in yourself, and having that increase in self-worth and self-esteem that solar plex chakra kind of stuff. I see you having money here, enough to share. You're doing your passion and you're sharing. But yeah, there's this love triangle, that decision that you have to make, and you have to, you know, um, I know it's hard because I was there. I was there for something like that years ago, and boy, when they kiss good, whew, it's really tough. That energy, and knowing it's a soulmate connection, and knowing that we have many soulmates in this world. They're part of the soul family. I'll probably end up doing a video on that to clarify that for you guys. But yeah, I see you coming into this opportunity. I see the joy that it gives you. I see the opportunity being able for you to give to others, and make someone, even if it's your through your product is making someone else happy. you know and here you got the world. So this is about success in all aspects of this venture. But again, calling in the soulmate, I see new opportunities here for those of you who are single or have finished the karmic lesson with somebody else. Let me just pull. Let's do that one. Okay, let's see what we have. I am patient, knowing that whatever is good for the highest good is coming to me. And it is. And you can have patience. If you have patience and you're persistent, that's when the success comes. That's when the soulmate for the second part comes, especially if you had that old karmic lesson. We have to open ourselves up to the possibilities. What else do we have? All right, so one of the Buddhas is saying it's time to meditate. It's time to meditate. It's time to take time for you in order to get that clarity that you need to release that prior disappointment that is a belief that no longer serves you. Okay, you've got death and rebirth. You've got inspiration and opportunity. You have money coming in here. And it looks like you're walking away from the old karmic lesson. That is your weekly reading. Okay, kids, that's all I've got. Thanks again for liking and clicking the subscribe button, supporting the channel, telling me what you think about the new layout. We'll see you next time.